So this is the Conver de Marseille, 1760. It's the part of the Anima Antiqua series from Lo Scarabeo, limited to 2,999 copies, and it's one of their, they call it their philological reproduction. So they're trying to stay true to tarot and where it came from. So the box, this one has sort of an orangey, a burnt orange top to it. So what I wanted to do, I have a Conver deck, and I knew this was Conver. It doesn't say Conver anywhere on there until you get to, let's see, does the book say it's a Conver? Tiny little book. Yes, Conver. It does tell you it's a Conver. Do you see it online? No. But you get the little book, which is always really nice. This is copy 2276 out of 2999. You get the little card. Came out in July of 2019. Here in the US, I think it was later in 2019 it was available. There's always a delay. They do have the Soprafino deck coming out soon. I believe it comes out in September, maybe? I pre-ordered it. Sometimes they say it comes out in September and it might be November before I get it because of the delay. So this deck, it's really, they do such a good job with it. Those colors are gorgeous. I mean, they look like, they remind me of those little zebra stripe gum with the, you lick the wrapper and you can transfer the tattoo to yourself. The back is an interesting sort of checkerboard. Cardstock is, of course, very nice. So what I did was, I was curious because I have the Yves Reynaud Conver, and I wanted to see what exactly makes, how similar are these two decks. I'm very curious as to the cards, as to how it looks, what it's. So let's look at the big difference, and there is a huge difference between the two, which was actually kind of shocking to me. That maybe they went off different Conver decks, maybe it's an interpretation. There is a difference. So look at the difference. I mean, that's a big difference. So there must have been two different decks that were looked at. The colors, completely different. The engraving, fairly similar. This one, it's not as fine, but some of the details are pretty much spot on. So, looking at the broken border, the knapsack, the colors are somewhat similar, but yeah. Isn't that crazy? I was like, whoa. That is crazy. Let's look at another one. So the Magician. Here we have the Magician with like his purse open, and then, so this one's brighter, the lines are finer. This one, they're kind of more coarse, and smudgy. But it has its own character, its own sort of, I don't know, its own sort of interesting feeling. We'll put these back. So let's look at the cards. So I guess they selected this as the pinnacle of Marseille tarot, which could be debated, but the CBD tarot, the Bendove tarot, selected the Conver as its Marseille Marseille, what would you call it? Marseille Spirit, Marseille derivative cleanup. That angel looks like a tattoo on like a 1950s sailor on his chest. There's the VT. These have such a nice finish on them. They're not overly glossy, and they're elongated yet, and they feel nice. They don't feel like a playing card at all. Here, one of her eyes is missing. La Justice. Hermette. Le Reynaud de Fortune. La Force. He also is missing an eye, Le Pendu. Is that coincidence, or did someone mess it up? A card with no name. Here she's missing her nose and most of her mouth. So it looks like I don't feel that they did any type of restoration on these. I really was debating if I should have, I should get these, but I decided, you know, what the heck. I'm a huge fan of this Anima Antiqua series, so there's that funny little bird. That is, what is that? That bluish, like gas escaping? We have the moon. La lune. Soleil. The sun is shining on the sun. Les jugements. Le Mans. Here we have the, let's see, we have the cups. Here we have the Denari. Denier. The wands, and then we have the swords. Here we have GM, his initials there. GM, sometimes the engraver, I forget which one. So the pips, we'll just go through these really quickly. That reddish blood, bright red. There's 10. 10, you can actually make out the flower at the top cap. Here's the Valet de Coupe. Cavalier. Queen. Little canopy. There's also, it looks almost like a bee or something floating up overhead, the letter B, right there. Not sure what that is. And the king. Here we are in Denier. And when I opened the deck, this is the first card I went to. And here you see in Nicholas Conver 1760. So that's what told me it was a Conver. So if I just had this deck without a book, I knew it was a Conver. Here are the shield with the fleur-de-lis. So the colors are consistently bold. Whether that's a restoration or not, I don't know. It has the traditional flower coins. And there's, oh, here it says Conver France on it. Let's see, so that's the page of coins. Let's see. Yeah, the page of coins in the Reynaud deck. Completely different. Notice they are about the same size, with the Reynaud being just a little bit wider and just a little bit taller. So there's a big difference there. They must be different scans. Scans of originals, I mean. The Queen. I always love her profile. And the King. Then we have the Wands. See how bold the blues and the reds are? I mean, they're just really bold. Like a zebra stripe gum wrapper. This deck is published by Lo Scarabeo, of course. One of the larger tarot card makers right now. If not the, I think they are the largest actually. And then Llewellyn is the US distributor for Lo Scarabeo, sometimes rebranded. Separate from US Game Systems, A.G. Mueller. The 10. Valet de Béton. Cavalier. Queen. And the King with the pointy baton. And the last one, the last suit, is the swords. These have such a nice thickness, they really do. Seven, 8, 9, 10. I always remember, if you're not sure if this is a wand or a sword, think curved swords and scimitars, because none of the wands are curved. Look at his little pink hair. This is the valet, d'épée, épée, the fancy knight, the queen, and the fancy king because of the flourish there. He looks like he's all snooty, that face. Snooty King. So that's the deck. So it was worth me getting, I think. And really, it's they usually start. Let's see, the list price for this is $34.95. I got this on Amazon for like $22. It's really not that expensive for the quality. So there's that deck. My usually no Conver. There. So I have these two Convers. I'll keep this one with my use Reynaud stuff, and I'll keep this one with my Anima Antiqua, which at the moment I have all of them, all of the Anima Antiqua, even the scarce first one, which was the was it the Solabusca? Yeah, the Solabusca, which I don't know why it's crazy amount now. There's really nothing special about it, but I do have it. And this, yeah. But anyway, there you go. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, I really appreciate it. Thank you.